Hi everybody, it's Dawn at the Fresh Start Farm, and today I have Stanley back here with me. Say hi, Stanley. He is looking out the window because the chickens are in the front yard and it's very exciting to him. I also have Bennett here. Say hi, Bennett. How cute is this pup? He's very cute. Say hi. Today we'd like to read a story to you called The Tiny Tiny Boy and the Big Bennett, Big Cow. Are you ready? It's a good one. My dad used to read this story to me when I was little. The Tiny Tiny Boy and the Big Big Cow, written by Nancy Van Laan, and the pictures are by Marjorie Priceman. A tiny, tiny boy had a big, big cow, and when he went out to milk her, she would not stand still. "Oh no," said the tiny, tiny boy, "what shall I do now with the big, big cow?" So he went off to ask his ma. "Ma," said he, "cow won't stand still. Tiny, tiny boy can't milk big, big cow." "Humph," said his ma. "Go tell that cow she must stand still." Look at that cow, Bennett. Can you believe it? So off went the tiny, tiny boy to the big, big cow and said, "Big, big cow can't have her way. She must stand still, I say." But the big, big cow kicked up her hard, hard heels and would not stand still. "Ma," groaned the tiny, tiny boy, "big, big cow won't stand still. Tiny, tiny boy can't milk big, big cow." "Humph," said his ma. "Get a fat, fat stick and shake it at the cow." So off he went with a fat, fat stick. He shook it at the big, big cow, and he said, "Big, big cow, you must stand still, or my fat, fat stick I'll make you feel." But the big, big cow kicked up her hard, hard heels, swished her long, long tail, and would not stand still. "Ma," cried the tiny, tiny boy, "I told the big, big cow she must. I shook the fat, fat stick, but she won't stand still. Tiny, tiny boy can't milk the big, big cow." "Humph," said his ma. "Take my golden gown of silk and coax that cow." Do you think the cow wants a gown of silk? I bet I know what she wants. So off he went with the golden gown of silk, and he laid it down on the ground, and he said, "Hold still, big, big cow. Fill my bucket full of milk, and then I'll let you wear this golden gown of silk." But the big, big cow kicked up her hard, hard heels, swished her long, long tail, tossed her empty, empty head, and would not stand still. "Ma," moaned the tiny, tiny boy, "I told the big, big cow she must. I shook the fat, fat stick. I offered her the golden gown of silk, but she won't stand still. Tiny, tiny boy can't milk big, big cow." "Humph," said his ma. "Tell the cow if she gives us milk, she can have a cup of tea." So off he went with a teapot and 2 cups and the big, big cow, and said, "Big, big cow, please listen to me. If you give us milk, you can have a cup of tea." But the big, big cow kicked up her hard, hard heels, and swished her long, long tail, and tossed her empty, empty head, and dropped her sharp, sharp horns, and she would not stand still. "Ma," wept the tiny, tiny boy, "I told the big, big cow she must. I shook the fat, fat stick and offered her the golden gown of silk, and I invited her to tea, and she won't stand still. Tiny, tiny boy can't milk big, big cow." "Humph," said his ma. "Go to that cow and warm her cold, cold heart. Tell her a sweet, sweet kitten is crying for some milk." When I go out to milk my goat, Olivia, in the morning, our cat named Porter likes to come out and get a sip of warm milk. So off he went with the kitten, and he said, "Big, big cow, here's a sweet, sweet kitten with soft, soft hair, and she's very, very hungry, with hopes that you care. You would cry in this bucket if only you would think that she's a moanin' and a groanin' for a drop of milk to drink." But the big, big cow kicked up her hard, hard heels, swished her long, long tail, tossed her empty, empty head, dropped her sharp, sharp horns, and wobbled her knobby, knobby knees, and would not stand still. "Ma," wailed the tiny, tiny boy, "I told the big, big cow she must. I shook the fat, fat stick, and I offered her the golden gown of silk, and I invited her to tea, and I showed her the sweet, sweet kitten, but she won't stand still. Tiny, tiny boy can't milk big, big cow." "Humph," said Ma. "Go to that cow. This time you tell her she must not stand still." That Ma looks exhausted. So off he went with nothing, and he said, "Big, big cow, don't you dare stand still." And the big, big cow kicked up her hard, hard heels, and she swished her long, long tail, and she tossed her empty, empty head, and she dropped her sharp, sharp horns, and she wobbled her knobby, knobby knees, and she bellowed out loudly, "Moo!" And at last she stood still. Has anybody ever asked you to do something and you didn't want to do it? I think that's what happened to the big, big cow. Hi, Bennett. I think that Bennett is asking me if we could go out. Bennett, would you like to go out? Oh, I think it's time to take the dogs for a walk so that they can do the things that good dogs do outside. Can you say bye, Bennett? We hope you enjoyed our story time today. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.